episode 2 LANMOU TALK. Boom. Let's start right where we left off. We was going on a date.
We were talking for like about 2 months, and then we decided, that we was gonna meet up. And it is a lot my day, ki restaurant mweme bagay sa yo, but go kote na pale,
Tale. Sorry to cut you off. So, what I was about to say that in the last episode, I asked her for a 3-day trial. I said, Chérie, Rema vem pour 3 jours. Et puis tout, souvent même dans 3 jours, ou met quitter. Eh bien, gardez-moi là toujours.
So basically, the whole time he was asking, for us to be together.
Real bad.
I told him, I was like, this is what you're gonna have to do. If you live in Kite Kaila, if you lale Kaiser Mila, and then while we talking, if you put him to clubhouse,
I went homeless for this boo boo.
Leave. He's like, oh, this is what we're gonna do. So, bam 3 jours, okay? He's like, give me 3 days. Et puis, après 3 jours, n'a parlé, getting to know each other. And if you feel like we're not gonna go nowhere, nous pas besoin de continuer parler encore, okay? And then, little I was like, you know what? Okay, so, all right, fine.
What do you mean by that? Little bye.
Yeah, it was like, God damn, like 30 days. I was like, okay, Netflix.
Continue.
So, I was like, okay, whatever. And then, nous continuons à parler au téléphone. Nous allons regarder, like, how's my day going? The job I had at the time, it was like I was always outside. So it just dropped my name like this and that, what you doing, da. Or like my whole day will be better because I talked to this man.
Let him cook. Let him cook now.
So it's like, okay, day 1, check. And then afterwards, nous just continue à parler. M'akonna combien jours nous y. Nous juste à parler. Et gardez moi jour à marcher. Okay? And then, after that, we talked about everything. And then on the 2nd month, things started to get a little spicy.
What the?
Because Papi is not transparent no podcast. This podcast is about to be the realest podcast. Okay? We talk about everything. Okay? So, things started to get spicy and whatnot. Et puis, comme ça voit vidéo, la voit photo, bagay, puis la voit bayo.
Mais ça m'a...
On y a envoyé aller vali. Et puis, il y a regardé, envoyé une photo tout, à gars, vous comprenez? So it's like, wow. Kounya la, nous décidé, okay, not meet, right?
Pour moun qui pas comprendre yo, m'a fait nous connaître. Nous t'a voyé photo, nudes, a voyé. First time.
Tutuni.
On tigriel. Yo, belle bye. Quand nous parlons comme ça, nous get closer. You comprends? Et puis tout. Bah yo belle, chez nous content tout. And then we decided to go on the first date.
Yes, and then I love hibachi. So he was like, this is where we're gonna
Shout
go.
out my nigga Lolo.
Boom.
Wow, you trying to pick him out, man.
Oh.
You see what I did there?
Makito, tell the next part about you asking me about the restaurant, and then I'll chime in later.
She basically picked a set of things that she liked and stuff like that. I was like, let me see which one is more convenient. I was like, boom. Around Shipset Bay area in Brooklyn, they got this nice hibachi restaurant. I picked that. I was like, bet. So since it was end of COVID time, niggas needed the proof of vaccination. I had it, she ain't have it.
Nope.
You know these Haitians, mad stubborn. They don't want to take vaccines.
And I'm still not vaccinated.
So I had it. So what I did was I took a picture of mine, sent it to her. Matter of fact, let's not even get there yet. Let's get to where we first met. We met in front of the spot, in front of Weezy crib. Shout out my
Okay,
uncle
yes.
there with
So,
Weezy.
you want me to take over? Can I take over?
You can say that part.
Okay, so, all right. So the day of the date, I remember that day, right? I was looking for stuff to wear or whatnot. My sister was here at the time. My posed question, like, you know, what do you think I should wear? Da da da. She was like, I didn't think it's because she did my hair. If he was oh,
You
this is
had
what
them braids on.
the blonde braid.
The blonde
I could do this for hours.
braids.
And the red long sleeve dress.
Yo, someone always had a red dress on.
I did that on purpose because you had told me that was the picture of that the red dress. So I was like,
Continue.
So, Kunyana, I get dressed or whatnot, and then the date is in New York. I live in Connecticut, so of course, like I don't mind which I drove over there. So on my way over there, he kept checking on me, you know, like, you know, how I'm doing, comment ma conduit, you know, like, oh, go listen to your music, call me if you need anything type shit. I was like, okay. And then when I got over there and I called him, right, guys, this fine chocolate tall black man in a cream sweater pulled up outside. I was like,
Now I'm fine and shit. Now I'm fine.
Is
Let
that
me
a Kit Kat?
You want a bite? Yo. Let me tell you, move. Wait a minute. Let me tell you how crazy it is, bro. Let me tell you what I did, right? What I did was, I went to this barber. He got this black spray. He covered up all the patches.
Because remember, he had patches. That day, he ain't have no patches.
So,
Okay.
I miss that.
That was the shit.
So, Kunyala, I covered up all the patches. Yo, she came out this little Toyota Corolla, Haitian ass nigga.
Always.
Came out this little Toyota Corolla.
Haitian to the core.
Bro, the second she saw me, she kissed me right in the middle of Brooklyn Avenue. In the middle of the street. The second she saw me. Like on some Cinderella
And did.
stuff. She grabbed me. She said around.
And did.
1 foot in the air type. Bing. All
Ganek
that.
Simon. Bowl. If I bowl like the one lufa.
One time. And then we went on a date. So let's resume. So we went on a date. And then we got to the hibachi spot. They was asking her for vaccination card. As they was asking her for a vaccination card, I was like, bet this is what we're gonna do. Cause we already vibing, cause we've been talking for like 2 months on the phone every
It's like
day.
we knew each other
It's like we
already.
knew each
It's like we
other
met
already.
already, yeah.
So it was vibing. It was just good vibes. So I took a picture of my vaccination card. I sent it to her. She showed him the picture, and I showed him mine for my wallet. And we already laughing about that because, you know, we cracking mad jokes. So we get in there, and then, yo, the date was just fire. It was literally fire there because it was hibachi.
Wow, you gotta pick him out, man.
But the date was just fire. Like, we was drinking bare Long Island iced tea, so we was smizzed. Drinking bare Long Island iced tea, we was chilling. And then the guy started making a heart with the hibachi rice and stuff. We're gonna put little clips of the little
y'all
video
can
so y'all can see. So we had that, so we vibing, boom. Then We take the car, we left. She's like, yo, what we gonna do? I'm like, yeah, I know, yo. I booked the hotel already. You know what I'm saying? I booked a nice little hotel in Manhattan.
I want them, okay, sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
I want them to keep in mind that tout na pale yo, bagay sa yo, like, I told him, like, okay, not meet up, but we're not going to do nothing. Like, we're not going to do anything. This is going to be our first date. Because guess what? Tout na parlé on the phone, talking on the phone for 2 months. It was right questions. It wasn't playing around like every day what you doing type. No, it wasn't like that. It was real life questions. Like, at first we got to know each other a little bit, like family-wise. And then after that, we had to, learn each other, like, meaning, like, our past, like, what happened in your past, what happened in my past. And then we learned about our kids that we had separately, and then, like, if you guys want more of what we talk about, you guys can ask, in the comments.
At the end, we're gonna talk about it.
Yes.
We're gonna talk about it.
The whole time, I just want y'all to keep in mind that the whole time I'm telling this man, nothing is going to happen. This is the first date. And he's like, okay. But
Kunya, my side of the story.
No, tell them where.
Let me tell you how it happened for me. I'm Haitian, bro. I'm bad dumb. And we already told you guys we were sending nudes back and forth and stuff like that. We was already doing that.
Yes.
So I already seen it. We FaceTime, we see it. Online.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi.
Connection Bluetooth.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
So, we already know. So that morning, I seen it. And then the afternoon, I seen it. Something about it was different. It's like you got a new haircut.
So, shiny?
You know what I'm saying? And she telling me, we're not going to do nothing.
Yo, as I'm coming out of the shower, this is how you see it. Because we always FaceTiming. These New York ass niggas always, this is a thing.
Straight
like
FaceTime.
this is a thing. I believe truly in myself that this is a New York thing. They don't call you regularly. They will FaceTime each and every time.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who it is. So we always FaceTiming, even when I'm in the shower or whatnot. So earlier in the day, he FaceTimed me. It was
not so shiny.
regular shit. And then in the afternoon before the date, he FaceTimed.
Shiny?
I was like, bet. Confirmation code unlocked. Cling.
And I wasn't trying to let
And
her
she's
see
still
it.
wailing. She's still going, we're not doing anything. Yeah. I can assure you, we're not doing nothing.
And then after the hibachi,
We went
I
to
was
the
like,
telly.
what were we doing? Whatever. He was like, oh, we got a hotel. I was like, okay, but we're not doing nothing. He's like, oh yeah, that's fine. We're just gonna go to the hotel. I was like, okay, cool. And then we went to the hotel. Whole time, I want y'all to understand, this date was so fun. When I say this date was so fun, I'm talking about we cracking jokes the whole time. We drinking. We having a good time. We left. We still laughing. We're making fun of people like we was on Clubhouse. And we went to the hotel.
Amazing.
We stood in the line. Muna fete te na ligna. Na griye dan suyo. It was a wait, but it didn't feel like a wait because we was cracking jokes on people.
Yep.
And then it was time to go to the hotel room.
I still owe Shay $200 from that date.
Oh yeah, we didn't tell them. Let me tell y'all. So after we're done eating or whatever, it's time to pay. So just know this is the first date, right? Qui est-ce qui vous paye? Garçon pour payer. Alright. But moi-même, toujours marche avec cob. So li le pour payer or whatever. But lui-même, li ge cob sous Apple Pay. Then nous côté un, monsieur dit que ça il pas prendre Apple Pay. It's card. So I was like, oh, never buy ça va. Wa bon cob là. I swiped it. How much is it? $250 something 20, 30, whatever. Nous manger pour $200 and something.
In the hibachi, in the Long Island iced teas too, we kept on getting more.
Yeah.
So it became like 200 something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, pour jusqu'à maintenant, la peut-être dit que ça que les douem pour descendre.
So she basically paid.
I paid for the first day.
Yeah. But
can I get a clap?
let's just keep going.
No, pas dit let's just keep going. It's not a small thing. Because these girls nowadays, nous me parlez dans comment là too. Would y'all pay for the first date?
Because now that y'all gonna be like, what? Pay on the first date? I don't want him. He dusty. Oh my God, he broke.
Anyways, and I was saying,
we just kept on talking. She didn't find out nothing. I was like, ooh, she ready. Like she paid without no issue. I was like, I like that. And then we out to the hotel, fire ass hotel, in Manhattan, Midtown Manhattan. And
yes,
then what is it called? I think it was called the Yotel or something like that.
Manqué de yolo.
Eu toujours oublié même. So nice hotel. We get to the spot. We could get inside. We like, all right, bet. So we had a great night. We're going to sleep.
Yes, that's what I said. We are going to sleep.
And then we lay down and
Pabli que nous avons nice tea à faire nous sentir nous longs.
pas que Pabli. No, that guy you. Oh mon, what for a selfie? What for a nudes? My boy nudes. N'a pas each other naked to FaceTime Bluetooth all day. Et puis vous pensez, gon tension qui monte. Tension na high. Kouda la. Couché sous cabane nan. Capitaine nan dit garde à vous. Wa.
Et puis il commence à manger.
Non. Pourquoi dit ça? Pourquoi dit ça comme ça? Bon.
Nick said I remember.
Bon. Ti Lilith là mettez tout tourné. Tant que bon Dieu te fait et puis il dit comme ça, m'a montre nous pas faire rien et puis il couche sous cabane nan. On dit la même chose que tu fais, je fais aussi. Blip, mettez le dehors. Tout tourné tout. Si m'a souffrir, nous souffrons. Nous souffrons ensemble. We're gonna suffer together. Oh! Il virait comme s'il avait détiré bip. Mais il tombait sous micro. Blip. Bon. That's why I say, nous connaissons.
Et puis, comment c'est moyen? Ça me style dit comme ça que nous pas faire. Comment c'est moyen dit comme ça? Regardez, dans tête moi me dit me dry eyes dans moment, but nous pas faire. Believe et me continuer croire que nous pas faire rien. C'est garder
dry eyes.
And get him moyen. Go on, just like let's go to sleep. I'm gonna touch you to sleep. Et puis, et gade, like, hey!
Una fenêtre. Lina fenêtre, la gade building. Lina shower.
Ça va faire bruit?
Lina shower. Base.
Plusieurs fois. Combien de fois?
Ouais, première fois, m'boucon hôtel. M'use tout hôtel là. M'use tout hôtel là net. Cabana ba. That night must have been cat round.
And it was late too.
Late and then living in matin baton encore.
Yeah, and then it comme si moi clair. Everything was so bright. Comme si jaune vraiment jaune, rouge vraiment rouge, vert vraiment vert.
Because the night was just like a blur. It was beautiful.
It was just like.
It was beautiful.
I was just
and we
This
sleep
is
together.
Wazo around my head. I was feeling nice. I was feeling good.
Yes.
Yeah. And then we went out and then we went to eat breakfast at this Haitian restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
And then nous mangeons maïs moulin, azaboka.
That's a fact.
Yeah, you remember?
Yeah.
By
By the way, I paid for all that.
Yeah.
Cause I don't know niggas gonna talk about we keep woke. Don't play with me. Pay for all that. Pay for the Maimuna and the Zaboka.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, he paid for that.
Yeah. And you know.
And then afterwards, you know, I think I dropped him off. I dropped him back off. He went back to Woodless. And then I went home. Mm-hmm. Right?
And then she went home. And then we just got closer and closer now that we met. Now I'm like, yo, like, I'm itching to see her every day. Back and forth. I remember one time she really came for me and I was like very surprised. I was like, okay, yeah, we did the first date. I'm trying to see like what she really about. And then I already posted up my first show, which was Just Come Comedy Show with me, Haitian Lover, T Innocent, Zopose, Joe Clown, right? That was my first ever show. And I remember Kevin Lee performed too, and Stanley Dubois also performed that day.
With DJ Haitian Lover.
Haitian Lover. That was my first show. So I had to practice for that show. I was very nervous. So I was going to an open mic that Kevin Lee was having. And when I went to the open mic, she came. She drove 2 hours to come see me perform.
You gonna start snitching on Gene and shit? Gene just gonna go to Haiti one time. You gonna be fired before fucking Gene. You know what I'm saying? Gene gonna go to a little place called Leo Guy.
Oh my God, she was weak. She was dying. She loved it. She had fun. And then
I was like, wow, this guy really funny.
I wasn't funny though.
Because you was making fun
now
of me.
I'm getting hilarious.
You was getting, but you was making fun of me. You think I'm gonna find you funny because you're making fun of me?
Est-ce que nous est la vie?
I'm the
Kounya la
jokester.
base. Now we linking up, going out. We doing different dates. We going to little parties.
Yeah, back and forth to my house.
Wait, I ain't start going back and forth to your house
Not
yet.
yet? Oh,
You was
baby,
still coming to me. She kept on coming to me.
That's true.
Yeah.
I remember.
And then we just go out because Brooklyn is where it's at. That's where it's fun. Connecticut is kind of slow.
Yeah, I always agree with you on that.
So, boom, we going out. We went clubbing. I remember we went clubbing. She was wearing a blue dress. We got pictures and everything. She changed it up. She was wearing a blue dress. Blues. And we go out. We vibing. She liking it. Yo, great stuff. That was just some of the most amazing time. We doing it everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Machine. Tout côté.
2 horn dogs.
Tout côté.
2
It was just
horn dogs.
It was just amazing. You know? And now it's like I'm still homeless. What I'm about to do? I'm like, yo, I can't stay here. I gotta dip off. I'm like, you know what? I'm working. I got the money and stuff like that. She lives in this apartment right here with her sister. Right? And it's like, you guys got a job, but sometimes, you know, things get rough or something like that. I'm like, you know what? It makes sense for me to come with you. We talked about it. It was like one day I was like really mad about something. And I'm like, yo, no, you was really mad about something. And you started crying. And I was like, I bet. I started driving to Connecticut. I started driving. I'm driving. The first time I'm driving to Connecticut like that. I've never been to Connecticut. So I'm driving. I go straight up there. We in here in this room on an air mattress.
So you gotta turn it on, and then you have to turn it to inflate.
Air mattress, nothing in this room.
No furniture whatsoever, because she just moved here as well. Like a little bit of backstory on both. It's like she was going through something at the same time I was going through something.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, it was like living situations, you know. She was looking for an apartment. She has a kid, her and her sister, mass stuff going on.
Yeah.
So she finally find this apartment. You know how I be. Just the down deposit.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And then no furniture and stuff like that. So I come in here, I'm like, hello. That shit, oh. That's how empty the crib was. So, bro, we move in here. Boom. I come in here. We do it on the air mattress. By the time it's morning time, that shit's on the floor.
Nous frappons sur air mattress là, Timon. Nous frappons. Go côté nous rive, air mattress là pédé divan, on va venir m'bal vent. So on va venir m'bal vent le vent. Après ça là n'a frappé sur lui et tout de.
And we be going to sleep comfortably, right? Oh, another thing about Sherry, right? Sherry is like she haven't slept comfortably in mad long. This is how we connected. This is how I'm not gonna say it. Listen. You gonna say it if you wanna say it, right? She haven't slept comfortably in mad long. It's like Otimoun qui just toujours up and active. She haven't sleep comfortably. Now she's sleeping with me. She's sleeping in my arms. Mind you, at this time she even zobobi. She's smaller than she is now. You know what I'm saying? Cause she got a little weight. Like she's small. So I carry her when I. Ubabdil.
Bibi na kaman.
Chérie Doudou, si tellement bien dormi, pendant m'a dormi, senti qu'on va choc à passer par en bas.
Timon in the cabin now. Wait, the energy was so good. The energy was so good. The sex was so good. I felt like all the weight had been lifted off my shoulder. I felt light. Okay, I felt like I was floating. Okay, Maldomi floating. I'm just, it was the je m'en fous moment. But I didn't know what's happening. Et après, tellement saisi, tellement honte.
Bro, I was like, we never gonna talk about it. I made her feel comfortable about it. She was like, oh my God, I'm embarrassed. I'm like, nah, that's nothing. So, boom, moving forward, I'm going to Connecticut a lot now. I'm not really fully here, but I'm going to Connecticut back and forth a lot. And I'm like, you know what, bro? I gotta get to work at 7 in the morning. If I live here by 5, I'm gonna make it. Right? So I started living here. Started living with Sherry.
Yeah, we talked about it.
We talked about it. Boom. And then I came here. Automatically came here, took over all the bills, right? Took over all the bills. You know what I'm saying? Sherry Dudu was stressing about furnishing the house. We furnished the house. We put our money together. We worked. We furnished the house.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. She was so mad about this bed. Oh my God.
I wanted this bed so bad. Like, you guys don't understand how much I wanted this bed. And then every time I found this bed, it was like mad money. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna look for it in New York. And I finally found the bed for like literally half the price that everybody asking for. And I couldn't pick it up because my game I shouldn't pick it up. I have this one guy that be helping me picking up stuff. But he was not available. He was not available every time I was available. So I started crying. I started stressing. This is one bad thing about me. I stress about everything. I'm trying not to.
Shay Dudu will cry about nothing, bro. Like Shay Dudu will cry about a TikTok video. Shay Dudu will cry about a TikTok video.
I thought I heard baby.
Me too.
Sorry.
Okay. That was a daddy mommy moment. Sorry. So
Oh, pause.
focus.
Okay, yes.
So yeah, automatically took over. We work together. We find that we work so well together. Shay Dudu was supporting my comedy career. She was helping me out, like, with things that I couldn't clue together. It's like I had a vision. I know where I was going. I would know what I wanted to do. But there was, like, key things that I needed that I wasn't doing. I'm a very unorganized person. So meaning, like, I'm, like, all over the place. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. It's like I'm funny, but like I'm not organized. So I need to know how to be on time. I need to write emails. I need to set up like contracts and stuff like that. I don't know nothing like that. Shay Dudu came in my life and she pieced all that together. And I was always looking for that because in the previous relationship, it wasn't that. I didn't get no support when it came to my comedy life. It was more of a burden because it was like, oh, I'm going out, I'm staying out late, it's a problem. So it's like the life was never gonna align. So I'm saying this to say that I want people to know that this is why I left the last relationship. It was never gonna work. We ended everything and then I decided to end it and move on. You know what I'm saying? Keep in mind, I have a child with this woman, Richie. And Shay Dudu has a child as well. So she's definitely had a previous relationship, but it ended a while before we met. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Shay was single. Now we have to intertwine the families. Right? Intertwining the families, meaning my son gotta meet her, and I gotta meet her son. I met Aiden. Aiden's mad cool. Love him to death. Love this boy. And she has to meet Richie. She met Richie. And Richie cool. You feel me? So, but me and my part, Richie's mother is very involved in his life. So I didn't really break it down to her what I was doing. Because remember, the shit fresh. So I didn't really break it down to her where I was bringing Richie and stuff like that. I just came, I just take my son, I go see him, I'm hanging out with my son. But I would come here with Richie. She didn't know my living situation and what I was doing. I was coming here with Richie and stuff like that. And she got upset, right? Mm-hmm. She got upset.
When she found out.
When she found out that Richie is here, she's coming, oh, Richie can be going to her house and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, I live there now. So it's not her house, it's going to be my house, you know. That situation was a mess. So, advice break.
Yeah, because she was like, you know, I don't know her. Like, you know, you can't bring my son. And as a mom, I understand because, like, au fait qu'il t'ensemble avec un monde et puis mon n'a pas petit de la mener quand l'autre monde, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she was basically spazzing on him and stuff like that about it. And then I was like, but then again, I had my own feelings. I was like, okay, but I'm not just anybody. Like, I have kids too.
Yeah.
But, you know, yeah.
But so the advice break, like I was saying, if you ever in that situation, you have to be very communicative with the parents of the kid. You know what I'm saying? Parents of the kid. And Shay Dudu's part, reason why she didn't have to communicate anything is because the father is not as involved in Aiden's life.
Yeah.
as Richie's mother is. You know what I'm saying? So it would become a problem. So it was never an issue on that part. Well, later on, whatever. We talk about that later.
On the next episode
of LANMOU TALK,
we will be talking about our exes and our past.
Oh my God.
That should be fun.
That should be hilarious.
But what are we adding? What are we talking about? I'm losing my train of thought.
No, I'm not losing. So we moved together and we intertwined the family and we just work well together. So right now I'm gonna get to the part where we ask questions and what we learn from the first and second episode. So first episode, what did we do? First episode,
we talk about a meeting on Clubhouse. We talk about what we talk about on the phone, what was said. Yeah, that was about it. It wasn't too deep in the first episode.
So lesson number 1. When a girl says, you short and ugly, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world, okay?
But sometimes there are people out there that are short and ugly that should know about it because it's the way they act. They act really big and tall, but you actually right there, Yeah.
Yo, okay. So basically, what we learn, right? Keep going, keep trying. I had this thing I used to say, in our dates. I used to say, with hard work and dedication, we can accomplish everything.
Yes.
So, hard work and dedication.
And my advice to female, right, would be this, right? Okay. Listen to your instinct. God gave you intuition for a reason. And for me, my intuition is always right. Whatever I feel about a person, even if I want to ignore it or not, it's always right. So, sous senti que ensemble avec un garçon, and you can already feel just by talking to them on the phone that it's not gonna work. Guess what, girl? It's not gonna work just because you like them. You get what I'm saying? But that goes for somebody that you're talking on the phone and you feel like, okay, this is gonna work. But at the same time, I know people be fighting themselves like, it's too early. If I do this, they're gonna call me a, I don't know if I can curse. I can curse. I can curse. It's YouTube. They're gonna be calling me they're gonna call me a hoe. They're gonna call me this. They're gonna call me that if I do this or not. Because guess what? Malina Ditlan, right? After talking to him, we didn't see each other, and I still paid. But at the same time, when you're on the phone talking to your guy, make sure you ask the right questions, right? Make sure you ask the right questions. Not, what did you eat tonight?
And check me out. Be very communicative. Open. Me and Sherry, the way we are and the way we deal with everything, it's like this, very transparent, clearly exactly what it is. I came into the relationship, I told her what was going on. I told her I was still in the relationship and I am gonna leave. And I did just that. You understand? So you could say something, follow it with action. So if you're talking to your guy, for example, and he's like, this is gonna happen, years and years is passing by and this is not happening.
And nothing happened. Actions speak louder than words.
Red flag.
Yeah, and he also told me, listen, it's not me.
Yeah, I was like, yo, I don't got it like that.
And at that time, you had 6K, 8K, 8,000 followers on Instagram. So pile followers I will get me. So that's all I'm gonna say. It's I'm not gonna say don't judge a book by its cover, but listen to your instinct. Because I'm telling you, God gave you a gift. And
you girls now, you gotta be smart, bro. You gotta be smart.
And it be right in front of you too, the red flags.
I know we want a certain look for the person we want. We got a certain type. That's something that we can't get away from. Okay? But don't let the physical pass the mental. You gotta understand, you gotta see if your guy is smart. You gotta see if your girl is smart too. There's like little characteristics that I picked up from Sherry that I was like, damn, that are things that I like. Like, I see that's somebody that I could build a future with. And you gotta be very distinctive. Like, what are you trying to do? Like, I'm not here to waste my time. Like, I want someone to build my life with, you know? So if you are looking for love, you feel me? Be very tell the person you're looking for love. You're not looking to waste your time. Mm-hmm. You know, date, we just talking, but we having sex. So
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we was very straightforward, like, yo, I want you for good. I want you for real. I know Haitian niggas be like,
baby, I'm
swindling it, and y'all be falling for it. I understand that, but you girls are very slow. Like on tikal like I said, y'all think that is thing, but y'all didn't really learn about this person. Like the man only talk to you. Tale chéri, imagine on nèg, on parle à nèg là. 5h du matin, nèg là parle avant de 5h du matin à 4h de l'après-midi. But chaque fois fait 4h, 4h30, ou pas attendre encore. Même. I will sort of around the same time again every time. What's going on?
Ben, yo te ka di même bagay pour moi tout. Parce que l'aime ta parler avant dans téléphone. Pas vrai? OK, ou gen travail à 7h.
No.
Ou lever ou al travail me parler avant from 7. And then toute journée on parler avant net. But l'elle fait le pour rentrer la caillou.
Moi dis
True, you told me about
exactly.
it. Okay, I get
but le
what
nèg
you're
la
trying
pas
to
mis
say.
tout clair.
Okay.
Li pas dou ça qu'a fait là ou
juste pas attendre.
Yeah, un pile nèg excuse yo c'est qui yo dans travail. Ou va pick up dans travail. Yo, like I'll be honest with you, mad jobs. There's not like really jobs where they that strict about phones.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Unless the guy work in a courtroom or a jail or something like that. Or what? Be transparent. Make sure you know what he's doing. Make sure he knows what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
And I also would like to add that yes, it is okay to have sex on a first date. Okay? It's okay to have sex on a first date if you feel like it's the right move to do. Okay? If you feel like it's not, don't. Okay? But if you feel like you want to, go ahead and do it.
Let's not be stupid. We grown adults. We got hormones.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Linked up with Shay Doodoo sexy. You know, I'm not ugly myself. You know, she like me, I like her. We did it on the first date.
Well, we are going to end the podcast.
Next episode, we talk more about the kids and the exes and stuff like that. Things that really happened.
Or even we talk about even coming here from Haiti.
Yeah.
We can take y'all all the way back and then bring in, the
again.
other stuff, like, some stories for y'all.
But until next time, this was
LANMOU TALK. Si je dis à vivant, c'est grâce à eux.
What do?
Bibi de